Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Manning Field for Catholic Central League Boys Soccer. And what I used to like to call, can't do it anymore, I used to like to call it Thanksgiving in October, because these two teams used to be, they're still arch enemies, but they used to be even worse because they were Thanksgiving Day rivals. Bishop Fenwick in the white, St. Mary's in their blue and gold. Bishop Fenwick at 6-3. St. Mary's has 2 wins and a tie. And St. Mary's is like a shell of what they've been in past years. They have been a dominant force in boys soccer for a whole lot of time, up to and including last year. And then they graduated 12 seniors. Anybody who could keep the ball out of the net, anybody could put the ball in the net, graduated. So now Mike D'Agostino was playing young kids, and I mean young kids. I walked by them on the field, and I thought I was watching a Little League practice. All these young faces, and they're getting their feet wet, but unfortunately, they don't really have the experience that past teams have had, and it's cost them along the way. They knock it deep, and Fenwick gets there, keeping it alive, but Fenwick sees St. Mary's knock it away. Fenwick trying to punch it in the middle again. Couple of heads popping it up, another head pops it away, and St. Mary's finally clears it away. This could be a very strange game because the wind is blowing. And I mean the wind is blowing. So anything gets up in the air, heaven knows where it's going to wind up. It could go anywhere. And Mary's clears it away, and it's going to go out of play. Because has the edge so far. They haven't got a shot yet, but they've had the edge. Liam Foley is in net for Fenwick. Matt Gallego. And I don't think that is Gallego. I gotta check and make sure. That could be Jacob Garino. Fenwick shot got blocked out in front by one of the defenders, popped away. Fenwick looking for it, heads it to the net. LeBron got a foot on it and knocked it away. Shot by Fenwick goes wide to the right and out of play. That's not Gallego in there. Jacob Garino. I automatically said Gallego because he's usually the starter, but it's Jacob Carino. I believe he's an 8th grader. Fenwick battled to keep it in and just barely did. They pop it up toward the net. Fenwick knocks it down, and before they could get to it, Sean Campbell trying to get there, and Garino came out and beat him by a step and boots it away. Niccolo almost had a breakaway. It just got broken up. Fenwick back at it. Down the far side, they kick it out of play. St. Mary's trying to keep him away from the net. They knock it deep, and they knock it out again. Right into the middle of the Fenwick coaching triumvirate. And I talk about the wind blowing. It's not like it's cold, because it's a warm day. It's a warm October day. But the wind is really howling and pushing things around. Fenwick took it away. Now they lost it. And they take it away again. St. Mary's gets it back. And once again, St. Mary's sees Fenwick take it away. He comes to the near side with Campbell. Return pass, looking to walk in, looking to get a shot off. Couldn't. It got blocked and cleared away nicely by the defense. Shot from long range. One big hop right into Garino's lap. He made the save and he'll boot it away. He's got the wind behind him, so he boots it a mile. Bounces by everybody. Niccolo couldn't quite get there to knock it away. Fenwick, against the wind, knocks it deep. St. Mary's just kept it in. They're calling it out off Ryan Freer. And that ball, I don't know if it bounced up and got St. Mary's on the hand or the arm. Fenwick's going to get a free kick. I know, but you're working afterwards. He's got a lot to do. They knock it deep, eventually it's going to go out of play. Headed away and went off the head of Ryan Arnell. Michael Anderson will take the throw in. And they blew the whistle. I think there was contact on the throw in against Fenwick. They try to climb Ryan Freer's back. He'll take the free kick from just inside the 20-yard line. Headed away. Skips by everybody. Fenwick comes away with it. And I'm calling it out, I think, off Taranzo. They knock it deep. Fenwick trying to throw it in front. It skips past. Garino comes over and plays it off the deflection. And he'll kick it away. And again, with the wind, he boots it very deep and went off a Fenwick head. And it's going to go out of play. St. Mary's is going to get a corner kick. All right. That high, long boot, they tried to head it back upfield. They headed it back the other way, and it just kept going with that wind behind it. And the kick will come from the near side. Everybody milling around out in front of the net. Now they blow the whistle. Too much milling around in front. Now they bring it back. Trying to keep the ball steady. The wind blows it away. They get it up. It missed everybody. And then we got a whistle. And it's going to be against St. Mary's, and Fenwick is going to get to kick it away. Knocked away by Anderson. Campbell keeps it in play and boots it across to the middle, and they knock it deep the other way. Fenwick breaks it up and gets control. They get it to the middle. Long lead pass. Good defense. Now they get around, walking in, blocked again by the defense. And St. Mary's finally clears it away. Fenwick did everything but get the shot on net. Niccolo coming back. Pushed it a little too far out in front, and they were able to take it away. Now they knock it deep to the near side. Fenwick will get there and keep it in. Trying to center it. St. Mary's clears it away. Niccolo collects. Blocked. Niccolo wound up being taken down, no call. Fenwick trying to go to the net. And they headed to the net and headed actually off to the near side. Campbell knocks it down. He pops it to the net. Garino comes all the way out, picks it off in the air with a white shirt standing right behind him. Foley comes out, picks it up, and was going to boot away. Now he throws it up to Campbell. Coming down the near side. St. Mary's breaks it up. Fenwick takes it back. Broken up by the Spartans. And it gets knocked behind the Fenwick bench area by Fenwick. St. Mary's will get the throw in as we have multiple changes for both teams. 0-0 St. Mary's and Fenwick here on a blustery day here at Manning Field. And it's going to go out of play. Foley will get to kick it away. I thought before the game, these kicks, you got to worry about where it goes, because with the wind blowing, you might kick it in your own net. And now it goes out off Fenwick. St. Mary's quickly throws it in. Fenwick takes it away. With a rush, right down the middle. Lead pass. Short. Carino got a piece of it, but went in the net anyway. He almost made a great play. Hard shot. Looked like Carino made a great save. And as he got it, it just tipped off his hand and went in the back of the net. Sean Kern got that goal. Fenwick could put a lot of pressure on it. He didn't get that many shots, but they put a lot of pressure on keeping the ball in the net. Now they're looking to go again. This is Kern again. Out in front, tipped, it just went wide. Great pass from Kern. They one-timed it. It looked like it had a shot to go inside the far post, and it just went wide. Tough break for Fenwick, a big break for St. Mary's. I believe that was Ryan Arnell who got his foot on it. And here comes Fenwick again. And they're going to let it go out of play. Pushed it ahead, pushed it too far. This will be the first time in a long time that St. Mary's is going to not make the playoffs and not be in a battle for the Catholic Central League Championship. Knocked away by LeBron. Broken up. Trying to get around. Keeps control. Pass just too far. Fenwick takes it away. Good idea. St. Mary's trying to make a play from down deep. Blocked by Fenwick and taken away. St. Mary's keeps it in, and they drive it high and deep and way over the net and out of play. Fenwick tips it back. Deep down the far side, Fenwick controlling. Blocked by St. Mary's. Fenwick gets it back. St. Mary's knocks it away, and they keep it in. Nice little shift getting by. Fenwick breaks it up. They knock it deep, looking for a break, and they're going to knock it too deep because that wind is going to get behind it and take it away. Normally, you would have to put that much mustard on the ball to get it downfield. Today, you don't have to do that. All you have to do is just tip it a little bit because that wind is going to do the rest. against the wind, it just holds up. Niccolo just missed. Fenwick clears it away. And he broke it up, and he tried to pass it back, and he passed it behind the intended receiver. Went into the Fenwick bench area. St. Mary's will get the throw in. Halfway through and counting this first half, 1-0 Fenwick. Gamble knocks it deep. Fenwick collects. They get it in the middle. Had a chance to take the shot there and didn't take it. Now they try to throw it. They were trying to hit Kern, breaking to the net. It went too far and out of play. And there's another booming kick by Garino. Niccolo knocked it even further. Now Niccolo collects. St. Mary's, with the wind at their back now, has an opportunity that normally you wouldn't take shots from out around the 40-yard line or the 35-yard line. Now you get a shot of getting those to the net with the wind. He was looking for a penalty kick. St. Mary's collects, coming back down the far side. Fenwick knocked it out. St. Mary's will get the throw in. And we picked off the pass. And he knocked it to the near side, picked off by St. Mary's. Knocked away. There's LeBrun. They tried to send Kern in. LeBrun made the nice defensive play. Nice little shift. Another nice little shift. They get it to the middle, take the shot. It went a little bit wide right, but they got it to the net easily. LeBrun is there to pick it off. And here he's coming back. Take the shot. A wide right. Got good, hard line drive shot, but just sliced it wide to the right and out of play. And with just under 16 minutes left, we're going to get a timeout with Fenwick leading St. Mary's 1-0. Out of the timeout with Fenwick leading it 1-0 on the goal by Sean Kern. We mentioned Mike D'Agostino, the coach of St. Mary's, Tony Enos. He's ably assisted by his son Greg. Foley will kick it away. Another long day here at Manning Field with 3 more after this. And I've really been remiss well into this game without mentioning our great loss for the city of Lynn and the community, and the young people, Bill Terlecki, the general manager, former general manager of the Navigators, have been sold to the January family. Nice save by Garino. That was Curran again. It deflected to him. He one-timed it. Garino made a very nice save. Bill Terlecki, yeah, battling cancer for quite a while, and he was sick and still trying to battle through. He was still trying to work and did an awful lot. Did a great job for the Navigators and the fans and the kids coming to the ballpark. And he was great in the community getting involved. And he lost his battle with cancer. In fact, I believe the wake is today. Or actually tomorrow. And the mass will be Wednesday. And that's a tremendous loss. So our thoughts and our prayers go out to all of Bill's family, relative, friends, and loved ones, and he had a lot of friends. He wasn't here for a long time, but he was considered a great learner with the time he spent here, and he did an awful lot in the community. As I mentioned, he got involved in the Chamber of Commerce, he got involved in a lot of things in the city, and he helped a lot of people. And we wish him and his family, we wish his family, relative, friends, and loved ones, our deepest thoughts and sympathies and our prayers go to them. And God bless the soul of Bill Terlecki. And that's one of those plays where you're going to push it. It's quick enough on the turf as it is, rather than grass. But now it's even quicker with that wind behind you. So rest in peace, my good friend Bill Terlecki, and everybody's good friend. St. Mary's hasn't had that many chances. They haven't got a shot on net yet. They hit a couple that were wide. Fenwick has controlled the tempo a bit, obviously, with that goal. And Carino had to make a couple of other saves. He made one beauty on Curran, who was looking for his second goal. Now Fenwick takes it away, and they started back upfield. With a rush, right down the middle. They tip it ahead, broken up nicely by LeBron. Mackey was the deep center fielder for St. Mary's the last couple of years, and he was all everything, all state, all New England, all league. And when they lost him, they thought they were going to be in serious trouble. But LeBron stepped in, Richard LeBron, and has done a very nice job. This will be LeBron here with the kick from the 45. He can reach the net from here with that win. Knocked away by the white shirt out in front. And Fenwick brings it back the other way. For the moment, they had 2-on-2. They didn't look because they had 3-on-2. And the pass goes too far to the other side. And I was about to say they had a man breaking down the other side that would have had an easy shot. And instead they took the shot, and when it went wide, that player coming down that far side was in perfect position to field it and knock it home. One more time. That was a job and a half. Took all that time trying to find who scored the goal. He wouldn't turn around and give us his name. Cormac Hinchy. It was funny. They came down 2-on-2. I was just about to say it was really 3-on-2. They had a man breaking down the far side all by himself. And I said, if they ever pass the ball across, he's going to walk in alone on Garino. They missed him. They took the shot. And when they took the shot, it went wide and landed right on the foot of Hinchy, who knocked it home. Garino didn't really have a chance. He was over to the near post trying to protect the shot coming from the near side. And by the time he got back to the far post, it was already in the net. And St. Mary's knocks it out. So Fenwick gets a little bit of breathing room as they now lead it 2-0. Fenwick trying to make it 2 in a row here over St. Mary's at Manning Field. The football team won here Saturday night, shutting out St. Mary's. And these are always barn birds. They don't give us the cities because there could be, obviously, it could be people from Lynn playing with Fenwick. They knock it deep. Fenwick's coming back down the near side, out in front, dropping it back to the near side, knocked away. Fenwick takes it away. Campbell with it. They break it up, trying to walk in, looking to get the shot. LeBron didn't let him take it. Good job by LeBron just leaning on Max Elwell. And wouldn't let him get a real good shot. By the time Elwell took it, it went wide right and out of play. St. Mary's knocks it out. Fenwick takes it away. Right down the middle. Pass ahead. Too far. They were breaking nicely. Liam Crichton was breaking to the net, and he just threw the pass a little too much mustard, a little too quick, too far ahead. When they finally get the shot off, they knock it wide right and out of play. Again, nice little pass, gets him started down the near side. A little further. Trying to get around. St. Mary's reaches in and kicks it out of play. And Fenwick will get, I think this is their first corner kick. Coming from the near side. Fenwick gets in a straight line out around the 5, between the 5 and 10 yard line. Everybody breaking. Gets to the net. They head it. They head it again. Winds up Fenwick with it. They knocked it in the net, but they let it go because they blew the whistle because Fenwick was offside. It got deflected back. It was Liam Christian who was taking the corner kick. It got deflected back to him, and there were 2 or 3 white shirts behind everybody in front of the net. Christian got it back after. As the whistle blew and he knocked it in the net, Garino just let it go because the play was dead. They knock it deep again. Fenwick gets there first. Nice hustle. Lead pass. Fenwick looking to get the shot off. Out in front, it bounced right by. Standing in front alone, if he could have knocked it down, he had a clear open shot. But it just bounced over his foot. And St. Mary's will knock it out. Fenwick will get another corner kick. Coming from the far side. The clock is off. It's been off for a while. 5 minutes. It shuts off, instead of the last 2, it shuts off the last 5. So the officials have the clock down on the field. Popped up. And they knock it home. Carino went up, got a hand on it, knocked it up in the air, and they either tipped it in or headed it in. And that was Max Elwell. So the corner kick pays off. Fenwick has opened a 3-0 lead. St. Mary's still looking for their first shot on net. Niccolo broken up. Nice little shift. Coming right down the middle. Didn't take the shot. Could have. They threw it out in front. They tried to set it up, and they tried to go from left foot to right foot. When they did, they lost it. Shot. Carino picks it off. Liam Christian that time, Crichton, lined it up and just kind of popped it. And Carino was able to go up and get it. Off 3 or 4 feet, Fenwick finally gets control. And they take it down the far side. Walking down, try to throw it in front. Trying to knock it down. Defense, I think that's LeBron knocking it away. And it gets knocked deep. And this is the only way that Foley has touched the ball in the first half. He didn't bother trying to kick it upfield against that wind. And Fenwick once again clears it out of harm's way. Winding down this first half, a big one for Fenwick as they put 3 on the board. And they get it wide open in the middle. Now they bring it down the near side. Turning, trying to get the shot on net, blocked. And Garino will come out and grab it and hold on and kick it away. Popped up. Fenwick trying to save it. And great hustle. They knocked it off St. Mary's. Campbell on the near side. Gets it in the middle. Long pass. LeBrun is there to pick it off. Fenwick picked off the pass. Still battling. Fenwick still had it. And St. Mary's knocks it out. Can't be a lot of time left in this first half. Popped up. Fenwick back at it. Blocked nicely by the defense. Knock it out in front. One-timed it. Kern with the one-time left foot. Garino made a terrific save. That was ticketed for the inside the near post. Garino went over, made a terrific save. And they blow the whistle. That's going to do it for the first half. So Fenwick put a lot of pressure on St. Mary's early, and they finally paid off as they put 3 on the board. And at halftime, it's St. Mary's trailing Bishop Fenwick 3-0. Welcome back to Manning Field as we're set to start the second half. Fenwick had a big first half, scoring 3. St. Mary's got a lot of work to do. And very difficult assignment for St. Mary's with all these 7th and 8th graders out there. The 8th grader in net, Jacob Garino, had a couple of big-time saves. Maroney with the throw-in. Toranzo had it taken away. Fenwick trying to knock it deep. Fenwick will look now to use their speed because they've got the wind at their back now, and they can kick it deep and just go. And you can't knock it too deep, though. You're going to slow that pass down. I mentioned before, it's quick enough just being on the turf, but it's even quicker with the wind behind it, blowing it away. St. Mary's is booting the ball past midfield in the first half with the wind behind them. Now they're lucky to get it out to the 35-yard line. Out off Fenwick into the St. Mary's bench area. They tip it up. Fenwick pushing it up, and I think the player in the middle thought that they were going to carry the ball a little bit further. He turned his back, and they made the pass to him. And that was Crichton. St. Mary had Fenwick knock it out. St. Mary's is without one of their better players. Kevin Perez is not playing. And when you need all the help you can get, you can't have people like that out. Pass deflected, picked off by Campbell. Coming to the near side, Gonzalez knocks it deep. And again, they're knocking it too deep. You have to get used in the second half. It's not the same as it was in the first half. You could knock it deep and go get it because the wind was holding it up. Now you try to knock it deep, and it's blowing out of sight. Tipped in by Torrenzano. They knock it ahead. Fenwick will collect and keep it in. Now they didn't keep it in, it went out. Fenwick trying to walk in. Got around one, couldn't get around two, and it's knocked out of play. Oh, actually, it was kept in by Gonzalez, and he knocked it out of play. So St. Mary's will get to kick it away. Again, doesn't go that far against that wind. Taken away, Toranzo, and Fenwick knocks it out. Lead pass, walking in, takes the shot, big save by Garino. Great save by Garino. Made a terrific pass. I think it was Kern again. Walking in, dead center, drilled it. And Garino got his foot on it, knocked it out. What a terrific save. He's made a few. He's been a bright light for the Spartans. They blew the whistle because they said the net got moved. Blocked, and it's going to go out. It'll be a corner kick. Yeah, it's going to go over everything and out of play. Shot, blocked. I think Joshua Cruz, felt that one. He's still touching his hip a little bit. LeBrun will kick it away. Ferrer had it. Trying to give it back to Hughes. Fenwick takes it away, tries to center it. They fan trying to block it. St. Mary's clears it away. Kern almost walked in alone. He deflected, but he couldn't get it because it bounced high. Hit him up around his hip, just over his knee maybe. Fenwick knocks it up. And all of a sudden that sun is gone and got cloudy overhead. Hopefully we're not going to have a hurricane here. They try to walk around. A little balancing act on that end line. St. Mary's got a piece and knocked it out. Fenwick will get a corner kick from the near side. And they boot it again behind the net and out of play. Ches will kick it away. Fenwick just keeping the ball in the St. Mary's end. Just little short passes, trying to get by. Squeezes through a couple of defenders. lost it, got it back, trying to walk in, and he went across the end line. It was Hinchy who has one of the goals. He squeezed his way through a couple, got around another one. As he tried to turn and get back around the fourth defender, he went out of play. And again, the ball just hangs up in the air. And Fenwick keeps it in the St. Mary's end. In the middle. They can shoot from there. I don't know why they didn't take the shot. And they certainly can shoot it from here. Blocked in front and knocked away. That was Maroney, I think, with that defensive play. Fenwick almost got ahead on that one. And they're going to call it off St. Mary's. Fenwick with another corner kick. This one coming from the far side. And we'll have a substitution first. 10 minutes into the second half. Fenwick looking for win number 7. And well into it. That kick just sails over everybody, by everybody. It was Elwell who was a goal. He's a big boy. Got to be close to 6 feet tall. He was the last bastion trying to get up and get ahead on it. And just sailed by everybody out of play. LeBrun will kick it away. They get the kick, it takes off like it's going to go from one end of the field to the other, and then all of a sudden that wind just slows it down. It's like it's a parachute. St. Mary's breaks it up. They missed the header. And they knock it deep. Fenwick is the only one there. Tipped away nicely by Garcia. Campbell with it, trying to knock it to the net. St. Mary's got a foot on it. Fenwick walking in. Big play by Garino again. If he stays in the net, Fenwick is going to have an easy shot, dead center. He slid out like he was sliding into third base. Got a foot on it and knocked it away. He's played very well. Lead pass, St. Mary's will let it go. And it'll be Ches kicking it away after we get a couple of substitutions. But 2 very nice saves by Garino the last couple of minutes. That's kept Fenwick off the board here in the second half after they got 3 in the first half. St. Mary's just can't get the ball past their 40-yard line, never mind midfield. Fenwick's just keeping it in. Trying to kick it to the net. It's a flex, short, blocked. It might have been Freer getting a piece of the shot. St. Mary still can't clear it. Fenwick takes it away. And they keep it in. Out in front, blocked and knocked away. I think that was Freer again, I think. But it's still back. Can't get it outside the 40-yard line. Shot. That one off LeBrun. And Fenwick's going to get another corner kick. It's almost like the field is lopsided. It's tilted to the right because everything is, St. Mary's can't get the ball out of their own end. Now it goes out. We have a substitution for Fenwick. St. Mary's looking to kick it away, but they can't get it anywhere near the 40-yard line on these free kicks with that wind. Once again, just shy of the 40-yard line. St. Mary's boots it. First time they've had it past the 40-yard line, and Fenwick takes it away. It's in Fenwick territory, but it's in the possession of Fenwick. They knocked it back there, and they quickly bring it back to the St. Mary's end. Broken up. And we're going to whistle for contact, and they're going to call it against Fenwick. And Maroney will kick it away. Now it's going to be LeBrun. They finally get it on the Fenwick side, and they knock it back to the St. Mary's side. Didn't stay there very long. Now too far ahead. Couldn't save it. St. Mary's with the quick throw-in. And he blew the whistle. We'll do a read-over or a do-over because it was a substitution. And they throw it out of play. Fenwick keeping it alive. Take it away nicely. And now Fenwick takes it back. The shot. It got deflected and an easy tap in. Carino was going to have the save. Kern's going to get the easiest goal of his life. It got deflected. It popped over. Standing right in front of a wide open net was Sean Curran. And he just said, thank you very much. Good hard work by Arnell to take it away and get it close. His shot deflected, I think, a couple of times until finally right in front of the net. Shot dead center but too high and out over everything out of play. Kern couldn't have been a better spot than that. If you're writing it up on the board, trying to score a goal, that's the way you would have written it up. Deflected off a couple of people, right on the foot of Kern, and he was dead center of the net, wide open. Carino had no chance whatsoever. And Fenwick just keeping the pressure on. They knock it deep. St. Mary's will let it go. Chaz will kick it away as we get substitutions first. Multiple for St. Mary's. And once again, didn't make the 30-yard line. Out off St. Mary's. And he blew the whistle because Fenwick's going to make a substitution. There just isn't much that Mike D'Agostino and the Spartans can do. They're just so inexperienced. They've got a couple of players from last year, like a Niccolo or a Perez, but those that are around him trying to make the passes or receive the pass and get a shot off, they just have no experience. The defense is getting broken in with new people. LeBron this year forced to play center field. Look, could get a shot off. It rolls off Fenwick and goes out of play. There haven't been many instances in the past where 7th and 8th graders have played in varsity games. But it's just a whole different ball game with St. Mary's this year. They have to let those people get their feet wet and hope it's going to pay off in hopefully the near future. St. Mary's knocked it out. Fenwick is going to get a corner kick. Halfway through and counting the second half. Fenwick got 3 in the first. They've added 1 here in the second. Now they try to redirect the corner kick. Deflected away. St. Mary's boots it somewhat away. Fenwick trying to get it back in front. They got a foot on it. Blocked. Fenwick keeps it alive. Shot, blocked. Fenwick breaks it up and takes it away. They take the shot. Nice save by Garino. He was favoring the near side, and he had to go clear to his right. Dove got a hand on it and knocked it away off the shot by Jamison Martinez and just knocked it out. Another corner kick for Fenwick coming from the far side. Headed away by St. Mary's. Fenwick has it. Back to Campbell. Popped up. Garino will come out and grab it with a white shirt bearing down him. That was Crichton. Off Garcia. St. Mary's knocks it deep. This is the first time, this is the deepest they've been in the second half. They take the shot. It got blocked. It got blocked by Elwell. It might have gone off his hand. They didn't see it. Looked like he got his arm on it. Fenwick gets around. They're right back in business. Broken up nicely by the Spartans. Ches took it away. Broken up by Fenwick. And I think they're saying when he blocked it, it went up and hit him on the hand. So St. Mary's going to get a free kick from just outside the 45-yard line. LeBron will take it. Fenwick breaks it up and starts it back. Broken up by St. Mary's. Fenwick takes it away. Little too much shake and bake by Hinchy. He was trying to get around 3 defenders. A little too much one-on-one. Fenwick gets it upfield. They've been doing well moving the ball around, not trying to do too much by themselves. They knock it deep again, deflects away, and knocked away. Fenwick has won most of the 50-50s. Looking for a shot, couldn't get a lot on it. Liam Christian, got a little tap. Carino was able to make the save. And Fenwick keeps it in the St. Mary's end. And we're going to get Max Elwell with a little push and shove, trying to get the ball away. Broken up by St. Mary's. St. Mary's gets it back with a nice pick. That was Toranzo. And Fenwick is going to knock it out. And St. Mary's going to throw in down deep. They haven't had one of these in the second half. And we've got 15 minutes left in the second half. So we played 25 minutes. This will be their first throw-in down deep. St. Mary's just kept the ball in the St. Mary's end. And again, a little too much one-on-one there, and Fenwick makes them pay and takes it away. They knock it deep. Picked off. And they slipped and fell. They had it. Pereira was breaking up the play and he slipped and fell. They tried to center it, blocked and knocked away. And out off St. Mary's. St. Mary's breaks it up. Garcia in the middle. And Fenwick breaks it up again. And one more time. Taken away by Pereira. They tip it ahead. Christian coming down the near side. Got a lot of room. Tries to center it, deflected away and knocked away by St. Mary's. Freer looking to give it to somebody. And if Freer gets it back. And knocked out by Fenwick. Freer with the throw-in. Block. Freer trying to keep it alive. It goes out. And we're going to get a change in net. Charlie Vu will be the new goaltender. As Foley will take a rest, he didn't really have to do anything. St. Mary's hasn't really had a good opportunity. Kern with a rush. And again, a little too strong, a little too far. Great hustle by Fenwick to keep it in. I thought that was going out. St. Mary's pops it up. Elwell keeps it in. Broken up. They try to knock it deep. Freya blocked it. And then it goes out, and they're calling it off Fenwick. Over substitution for Fenwick. And St. Mary's going to change goaltenders. I apologize because now I have no idea who's in net. I always wonder why they can't, whether they're wearing different uniforms or not. I don't know why they can't have numbers. St. Mary's got taken down, no call. Sorenzo was saying to the official, why didn't I get a whistle? Maroney will throw it in as we got closing in on 10 minutes left. And St. Mary's makes the substitution. Out off St. Mary's. Fenwick kind of put this one away with 3 goals in the first half. They've added one. St. Mary's picked it up in the second half, but they were virtually back on their heels. They're lucky so far. They've held Fenwick to 1 goal because Fenwick has had the ball in the St. Mary's end 90% of the second half. And it's 4-0 Fenwick. LeBron will kick it away. Again, not just past the 30-yard line. And kick it deep. Can they get there? Couldn't. Went out. Bagged off Fenwick. Fenwick looking for it, tipping it by, looking to go get it, and we're going to get called against Fenwick. He put almost a chokehold on LeBron. Finally took him down in the end zone, and he still wondered why the call was made. St. Mary's knocking it deep, and they knock it all the way back to Vu. St. Mary's keeping it in. Freya trying to center it. It got through. They take the shot, and it went in the net. Freya will get an assist, and I think it's Toronzo. Freya kept it alive. It skipped through everybody. His pass went to Toronzo, and he was able to knock it home. That was Gallego. I said Gallego was not in net, and he's not. He got the goal. Now, long lead pass. I think they call Fenwick offside. I don't think that would have counted. So St. Mary's avoids the shutout. They haven't had the ball in the Fenwick end very much in the second half. Fred did a nice job. Couldn't get the shot on net. Tipped it out in the middle. It went through a couple of defenders right on the foot of Gallego, and he lifted it over Vu for the goal. So Gallego from Brian Freer gets the goal. And it's 4-1. Fenwick trying to walk in. Broken up nicely by the defense, and that was LeBrun again, knocking it off Fenwick out of play. Short kick rather than go against the wind. They try to knock it upfield, and they knock it out of play. Fenwick will get the throw in after we get a substitution. As we're getting close to that 5-minute mark, when the clock will stop, and it will be handled by the official down on the field. Fenwick has won the battle. If there's a battle between who gets the ball, who doesn't get the ball, Fenwick has won most of those 50-50 battles. And now, a little collision. Fenwick fell down on top of St. Mary's, and St. Mary's got the call. But Fenwick winds up with the ball. Bouncing away, St. Mary's trying to clear it away. Fenwick takes it away again. And they were going to take it away again, but they're going to get Martinez for a push-off as we're in the final 5 minutes and counting. Headed out by St. Mary's. Across to Gonzalez to the near side. Long lead pass. And here's LeBrun again getting a foot on. Boy, he's played well. Outstanding defender. Cross field looking for Campbell. They let it go through to him. Centering it. Knocking it away. Shot from long range. High, wide, and off to the right side and out of play. Off the foot of Martinez. And St. Mary's will make a couple of substitutions. Knocks it back, looking to go get it. Curran trying to center it. They take the shot and they score. Curran made the pass out in front. Breaking to the middle. If he turns around, I can maybe see his number. St. Mary's almost got one. Shot went to the net. Vu made the save, bobbled it, and sitting right in his lap, I think that was Garcia. And Vu was just able to grab it and take it away. That last goal by Fenwick was the second for Cormac Hinchy. And St. Mary's clears it away. Fenwick again took it away. They keep it in. Hinchy trying to line up a shot, blocked and taken away. And they drive it high over the net and out of play. So Hinchy's got two. Kern's got two. And Elwell's got one. St. Mary's got their goal on a nice pass from Ryan Freer to Matt Gallego. And that's who we are, 5-1. They blow it, and that's going to do it. So we reach the end. Fenwick is going to go to 7-1. They'll have to look for the next game for their third win. They fell behind very quickly. The first goal by Kern got them off and going. They got 3 in the first half. It was 3-0. They got 2 more. One by Kern was a Christmas gift wrapped up. He was out in front of the net. The deflection, he had the entire net to just tip it in. Hinchy got his second. That was after Gallego got the nice pass from Ryan Freer to make it 4-1. Hinchy's second made it 5-1, and that was the final score. So Hinchy and Kern get 2 apiece. Elwell got the other goal to make it 5. Gallego from Freer got the 1 goal for St. Mary's, and that's the final score. Fenwick 5, St. Mary's 1. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hoppin saying we'll see you next time.